This is the VK7. This is the vehicle kit for the SD7 device by SATA Mobile. We'll be unboxing now to see what comes inside the kit. You can see inside the kit, you have device and accessories. Under the accessories, you have an installation kit with all the cables and accessories, and the RSM, the palm mic, and the device itself. You have a pack of documents. There you go. The VK7 device. You can see the VK7 device. In the front you have a label, an attention label, warning you to make sure you remove the rubber cap on the SD7 Type-C connector to avoid any damage. You can see on the front you have the volume button, power button, a connection in the front for the RSM palm mic. You have the push to release, lock button. On the back you have the ports, you have the external antenna, the power connector, external speaker, where it needs to be set as off if you do not connect an external speaker. If you connect, you have to switch it to on. Default position is always on off. A rear RSM connection, in case you want to connect it to the rear and not to the front. Privacy handset connection, and an external USB adaptation. Now we're going to look at the palm mic, the RSM. The palm mic comes with the bracket that you can install. You can either install this in the vehicle, on the dash, on the console, or if you want, it could be installed on the side of the VK7 itself. So the bracket comes with two types of set of screws. It can be installed on the VK7 on the side. You can see here, you have on either side, either the left or the right, whichever is comfortable, 3 screws, and you just connect it. So you have one on the left side and you have one on the right side. That's it. The installation kit includes all the rest of the accessories necessary for the installation. Here you have a short puck antenna to connect in the rear of the device. You have ground connection. You have the keys to lock the device inside, the power cable, and the bracket to mount the unit in the vehicle. Bracket and a set of screws. So you have the 2 screws on the side of the bracket to lock the device on it, and set of screws. Now that we have the device unpacked, we're going to show you how to install it. First of all, you install the bracket. If you want to install it on the device, 3 screws on each side. Very simple installation. Put in the screws. You have 1 spare screw just in case you lose it. Then you screw, screw, screw. And screw, screw, screw. And screw, screw, screw. Make sure to tighten it so it won't loosen up. There you go. Next, you install the bracket. You have this mounting bracket. You have the side screws. Initially, what you do is you install the bracket in the vehicle. You have different kind of holes, separate locations for as easy installation in the vehicle on the bottom of the bracket, and on the side of the bracket, you have different mounting positions for the device. If you need to have the device sitting in an angle, you use the bracket with the hole here on the top. If you need, you can move the plastic bracket to the bottom position, and then the device could be mounted flush and parallel to the vehicle dashboard or console. So place the bracket in place, the device in the bracket. Place the holding screws. Set the position, the angle you want, and tighten the screws. Once tightened, device is ready in position. Next, you can connect the RSM to the device. The palm mic goes to the front RSM connection or the rear RSM connection. So you can put it in the front, you can put it in the rear, and you can mount it on the bracket. Next is the power connector. You have this connection that goes to the device. Before connecting to the device though, you will go and have to install the cable in the vehicle. There are only 3 wires that need to be connected: the red, the black, and the green. The orange wire is not in use. You need to connect the red to constant 12 or 24 volts input. The black wire needs to be connected to ground on the vehicle, and it has to be connected to a secure ground, recommended connecting this ground to the body of the vehicle. The green wire is for ignition sense. That means it needs to be connected to the vehicle ignition so that when the vehicle is turned on, the VK7 will turn on. When the vehicle is turned off, the VK7 will turn off, and so on. Once the cables are connected, you can connect the power cable to the rear of the device. The kit comes with a screw and a bracket. You can install this to the ground of the vehicle. Self-tapping screw. The last part is the antenna. This is the puck antenna. Needs to be mounted somewhere behind the device. It connects to the FACA antenna connector on the back. There you go, and it's done. The device now is ready to be used. Now that the VK7 has been set up, we're going to demonstrate the basic functions of the VK7. We have connected the VK7 to external power supply. It has a switch on it to emulate the ignition of a vehicle. So when ignition is off, this is powered off. When ignition is on, this is powered on. First of all, we're going to take a look. We have the label on front telling you to make sure that you remove the rubber cap off the VK7, the SD7's Type-C connector. As you can see, there's the rubber cap. Remove the cap. Now it's good to go. Remove the label from the device so that it doesn't get stuck inside the unit. Insert the VK7. Now turn on the ignition of the vehicle. Once the vehicle is turned on, you can see a yellow light on the left showing that it's powered on but not connected yet. Device will say charging, and then on the screen of the SD7 you can see there's a small logo of a VK7 on the left top of the device. Once the device is connected, you will see that logo and you will see a green light on the VK7 itself. Device is inside and device is ready to use. You can take the RSM, you can press it and you can hear that it's working. In addition, on the VK7, we have settings where the SD7 can power off when the VK7 is powered off. So when you're parking the vehicle and you turn off the vehicle, then the SD7 will also power off until next time you start the vehicle. We will take out the SD7 and show the menu. If you go a long press, 3 seconds, you go back to the home screen. On the home screen, you do a short click on the rotary knob, you go to System. Under System, you will see a menu called VK7 Settings. Correct, that's the menu. Auto shutdown. That means that it will shut down automatically when the VK7 is shut down. You click to turn it on. You go to the next option. You can set the timer. How much delay do you want? You can set it 1 minute up to 90, 120, 1 minute. Just for the demo. That's it. Long press, you go out, place it back into the VK7. It's connecting. Green light, the unit is connected. Long press will go back to the home screen, and you can see now we power off the VK7. The vehicle is turned off, VK7 powered off. The icon on the SD7 does not appear anymore, and if we wait 1 minute, the device will power off. So now that the device has powered off, you've left the vehicle, you've come back to the vehicle, you start the vehicle, you turn the ignition, we press the switch, you see that the device, the VK7 is powered on, you see the yellow light, you see that the SD7 is powering on, and you just wait for it to finish the power up cycle, and you're ready to go. Now that the device is up, you can see the green light is on, it's showing that it's connected, you can see the icon on the screen on the top of it, and now when it's inside the VK7, we can use the volume button of the VK7 to control the volume of the device. And the rotary knob of the SD7 stays channel selector. That's it. That's as simple as it is with a VK7. Simple to use, simple to install.